By the way, guys, this is the house where it happened, the sexual assault, brainwashing, one of the hosts of many. It did happen in this very living room, also in these two back rooms, and that's why mainly it's very hard for me to clean for that reason too. It gives me PTSD flashbacks. And there, and this is my old room where it happened also.
Hey family, this video is going to be demonstrating how I clean my house being disabled with 2 disabilities, fetal cocaine exposure, neurological effects, and sensory motor delays. That one plays a big part of my day-to-day life. I'm like a kid in an adult's body. It is very hard for me to keep plans, do household chores. I'm much younger than I actually am in my brain, and also much older in my muscles and body because of my scoliosis. I get severe muscle pain, back pain, anytime I try to clean. And on top of that, my fetal cocaine exposure neurological effects plays a big part in my day-to-day life. People with my disability shouldn't be living at home by themselves because we're like children in adult bodies. The way we act, do things on a day-to-day basis, and how our brain functions also. With household duties, keeping up with adult things like paying bills, also keeping on track of housework, and just doing normal adult duties that normal adults my age aren't able to do. But with my disability, it's very hard for me to do those things, and I act way differently than a normal adult would. It's very hard for me to control my emotions at times, especially when I was younger. And the way we do things is very different from the average person. But I am proving the statistics wrong because I am 23, living on my own, because I did lose my family because they're all pedophiles and pedophile protectors. This is one of the many places it did happen in. The last place of many. So it is 10 times harder for me to want to get up and do things. Especially because I'm like a kid in an adult's body. I tend to lose track of time and not keep on track of adult duties, especially because I'm ill also. But I am slowly going to get help for that in a year. With household duties like cleaning, just doing adult things like calling, going out places, keeping on top of things, just doing adult stuff. But yeah, no, I thought I would show you this process of me cleaning my house, because it is way different than somebody that is not disabled, especially with my disability. I like to say I'm a kid in an adult's body because it literally is that. I'm more childlike than an adult with my brain, and also because of my scoliosis, it's very hard for me to do cleaning in general because I get severe back pain, muscle pain throughout my whole body, severe migraines. So it's very hard for me to do things. And I thought by sharing these videos will truly demonstrate and shed light and awareness about my disabilities, because people with my disabilities tend to look past especially from my own personal experience growing up in a household that pretended like my disabilities were not a thing, and used me for their own personal benefit. Because I did not know I was disabled, it is just 10 times harder for me as an adult to cope with knowing that, because I've always felt different but didn't know why. Felt younger than everybody else, not able to do adult things or be an adult. Also, it's very hard for me, I just forgot to put this in, but it is also hard for people with my disability to problem solve in everyday life, and also with math, and doing online things. Technology is very hard for me to do because of my disability. But the best way to put it is I'm a kid in an adult's body. The way I act, live my life on a day-to-day basis, things I watch, do in a day is more childlike than an average adult. Also, I tend to get more stressed out at adult things than a normal adult would, because I'm not able to problem solve and keep on household duties and act like an adult because I am a kid in an adult's body. Even with my learning in grade 8, I was learning grade 2 work. Throughout school, I got help with all that. I'm much younger than I actually am, so it's very hard for me to do adult things. But like I said, in a year, I'll be getting help. But until then, I am proving the statistics wrong. Right now,